So how do you get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube? See, a lot of people think that getting their first 1,000 subscribers has to be this super hard and complicated process, but it's really not if you know what you're doing. I've been able to get over 1 million subscribers on a YouTube channel and over 100,000 subscribers on multiple other channels using the tactics that I'm going to show you in this video. And I'm talking about getting your first 1,000 subscribers in just the next couple months. You probably know that in order to monetize your channel and start making money from YouTube ads, that you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can get that first 1,000 subscribers so you can monetize your channel and start making money. Now, before we get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. I'll try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. And this brings us into secret number 1, which is asking people to subscribe. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They typically say something like, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Now, the problem with this is that you're not telling the viewer what they're going to be getting in return. And one of the best things that you can give them in return is some one-on-one attention. And how can you do this? By having them leave a comment below the video saying, I subscribed. So saying something along the lines of, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below saying that I subscribed, and we'll try our best to reply to your comment. If you say something along the lines of this and just a couple people comment I subscribed, and then every single new viewer who watches your video will likely see those comments and see the social proof of everybody subscribing, and all you need is just a couple people to comment I subscribed, and then it's like a snowball effect and you'll get a lot more subscribers to views. Now, if you don't want to do this on every single video that you upload, make sure to give a value proposition of what you're giving in return for them subscribing. For example, you could say, be sure to hit that subscribe button for regular videos on how to make money online, or whatever your channel is about. Secret number 2 is to model proven content. And you might be saying, well, where do I find proven content? Now, the way you can do this is by going to YouTube, putting your channel niche in the search bar. For example, let's say you wanted to make technology videos, put tech in the search bar of YouTube, and then filter the results on YouTube by uploaded in the past week, and then sort those videos by the highest view count to the lowest view count. This will show you proven videos that were uploaded recently that are getting a lot of views. But you are going to want to make sure that the topic is somewhat evergreen, meaning that there's some kind of consistency so your video won't just die out, so it's not just a topic that'll fade out. And then what you want to do is make your own version of that already popular video, but make sure to make it a 10-minute version that's better than the original. Oftentimes, you can take like a 3 to 8 minute video and make it into a better 10-minute or longer video and do a lot better in terms of both views and subscribers. Secret number 3 is to keep people on YouTube. Think about it this way. You want views and subscribers from YouTube, and YouTube has all the views and subscribers that you could ever want. So how can you get those views and subscribers onto your videos and onto your channels? That first 1,000 subscribers that you're looking for is tiny in comparison to the billions of people on YouTube. Now, YouTube is a business, meaning one of their prime objectives is to make money. Now, the way that YouTube makes money is by keeping people on YouTube. And this is because the more people are on YouTube, the more ads they'll encounter, therefore making YouTube more money, and the more they'll do things like leave super chats on live streams and all the other ways that YouTube makes money, subscribe to YouTube Premium, and so on. Now, if you can keep people on YouTube, meaning having a high audience retention on your videos, YouTube will give you all the views and rankings that you want. So how do you practically do this? One of the best ways of doing this is to take one of the most suspenseful parts of your video and put it in the beginning of your video. This will hook the viewer early on so that they watch throughout the video and don't have that final payoff of right what the viewer actually wants to see until near the end of the video. You can also do some type of curiosity thing as well, like you will not believe the #1 fastest car in this top 10 fastest cars list, and then go through all the cars, and then when you get to the #1, that's what people will be watching for, therefore increasing your audience retention and keeping people on YouTube further. And a great way to see how you're doing is to go into your YouTube analytics and take a look at your audience retention percentage for specific videos. You want a 75% 30% audience retention at the first minute, and then 50% throughout the rest of the video. If you hit those numbers, it's very likely that your channel's gonna blow up and you'll pass those first 1,000 subscribers with ease. Now, most people's intros on YouTube are way too long, way too drawn out, and a lot of people are just gonna click off your video before watching throughout your video. So it's really imperative that you hook the people in the beginning of your video so that they watch more of your videos, and ideally, they stay on YouTube and watch more YouTube videos. And that brings us into tip number 4, which is increasing your session time. Now, session time is the total amount of time that a viewer spends on YouTube. And if YouTube sees that people go to watch your videos and then they watch a bunch of more videos on YouTube, regardless if it's on your channel or someone else's channel, that's an incredibly good factor within the YouTube algorithm. And it means that you're keeping people on the platform that's ultimately going to make you and YouTube the most amount of money. So you might be saying, Matt, I don't have any control on how long people actually watch my videos. How in the world am I supposed to keep people on YouTube? Now, one of the best ways of doing this is to have specific categories of content that you upload on your channel. For example, on the channel that you're watching right now, I post videos on how to make money on YouTube without making videos, and I also post videos about how to grow on YouTube. And in turn, I make playlists for each of these types of content. Now, when you can get a viewer into a playlist environment, they're much more likely to watch more and more videos, because the next video that automatically plays after they watch the first video is another one of your videos. So this will not only increase the session time on YouTube, but it will also increase your own watch time because you're keeping people on your videos. Another thing you can do is to have all the metadata, meaning your titles, descriptions, and tags on your videos in a specific category of content as similar as possible. This will make sure that your own videos are in the recommended feed and in the suggested feed of other ones of your videos. So when someone watches one of your videos and then they go to watch another one in the suggested feed, ideally that first video in the suggested video feed will be another one of your videos. And if you can get people in these viewer feedback loops, meaning they watch one of your videos and then they watch another and another, this will increase the session time on your channel drastically, and it'll give you so many extra points within the YouTube algorithm, and therefore make it a lot easier to get to your first 1,000 subscribers. Secret number 5 is to get people watching your videos and your channel. See, it doesn't matter if you have the best content in the world if you don't get people watching that content, and you're not going to get any subscribers whatsoever unless people come to your channel and they come to your channel page and they hit that subscribe button. So where do your videos actually surface on YouTube, and how can you get people to watch those videos? Well, your videos surface in a few different places. First of all, they'll appear in search results, which is very straightforward. When someone searches for the title of your video or something related to your video, ideally, one of your videos will show up in the search results. They'll also show up in something called the suggested video feed. This is to the right of your video if you're watching videos on desktop, and it's right below your video if you're watching videos on a mobile device. And these will be suggested videos related to either your video or to the watch history of the person watching YouTube. And the third place that videos show up is in something called Browse Features. This includes the homepage of YouTube. When you go on YouTube, you see a conglomeration of videos and channels recommended to you based off of channels that you've already watched and based off of who you're subscribed to. Now, it's not enough to just show up in all of these different places, but the key is to make sure that someone doesn't just look at your video, but they actually watch it. And the way that you actually have power to increase the amount of people that watch your video after seeing them in all of these different places is to increase your click-through rate. Now, click-through rate is the percentage of people who see your video and your thumbnail in Browse Features, in search results, in the suggested video feed, and then they actually watch that video. Now, YouTube tells us that 80% of videos on YouTube have less than a 5% click-through rate. So if you want to do better than 80% of the competition, all you have to do is get a 6% click-through rate. That's why I recommend aiming for 6%, and that's what I try to do across all of my YouTube channels. Now, this can differ greatly depending on the type of content that you produce, depending on the niche that you're in. So on average, you really just want to do better than your channel average, and always aim to be doing better than your channel average. If you can get a 60% average view duration on a 10-minute video, along with a 6% click-through rate, it's very likely that your video is going to blow up. And another thing you can do is if you go into your YouTube analytics and you look at your click-through rates for videos that you've uploaded in the past, if your videos aren't getting a very good click-through rate, you can replace those thumbnails and put a new thumbnail on your video, and it will in no way affect your video negatively if you do this, unless of course you put a worse thumbnail. But if your thumbnail does better and the click-through rate goes up, then you can keep that thumbnail going forward, and you can do split tests on different videos and always be improving your channel. Now, before we get into secret number 6, make sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you feel like you've gotten value so far. Secret number 6 is to post at least 33 videos. Now, you can't expect to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube if you just post one video, or if you don't even post any content whatsoever. I get so many people who come to me and say, Matt, I've uploaded 12 videos, why am I not getting any views? And my response is always that you haven't uploaded enough content to have enough data to make an informed decision. I recommend posting at least 33 videos and then analyzing and optimizing based off the data that those videos provide. I also call this the 33 rule, and it's the average amount of videos that you need to upload to YouTube until one of them takes off, and I'm always aiming to have at least one of my videos takes off before those first 33 videos. Now, you don't just want to go crazy and upload all kinds of random content to get your first 33 videos. Make sure that you're only uploading in a specific niche. Don't just upload all these random videos just hoping one sticks. Only upload videos in a single niche, and then this will further implement similar metadata on your channel, which I talked about earlier in this video, and get people in those viewer feedback loops. And remember what I said, if you can keep people on YouTube, you're gonna get all the views and rankings that you want. So bottom line, make sure you stick to a single niche and upload at least 33 videos before you can make an informed decision about where to go with your content strategy from there, because then you can analyze and optimize based off the data, always be trying to get at least a 6% click-through rate and a 60% average view duration on videos that are at least 10 minutes long. And like I said, you'll get all the views and rankings that you want if you do this. Now, since you watched this far in the video, I want to give you one extra bonus tip, and this bonus tip is what not to do. Do not, under any circumstances, do sub for sub. Sub for sub, or where people subscribe to each other's channels in order to game the YouTube algorithm to get more subscribers, will only hurt your channel. And on top of that, it breaks the YouTube terms of service, and you could be banned as a result. And in all honesty, sub for sub is not going to help you at all. This is because every single subscriber that you accumulate by doing sub for sub isn't going to actually watch any of your content. And if they do, it's going to be an incredibly small amount, meaning you'll have a super small engagement rate for those subscribers as compared to how many subscribers that you have. It will literally ruin your life. Okay, maybe it won't ruin your life, but bottom line, don't do it. I'm just trying to look out for everybody out there who's watching this video and make sure that you have the best chance for success and the best chance of getting those first 1,000 subscribers the proper way so that you can monetize your channel and start making money on YouTube. And speaking of monetizing your channel, you also need those first 4,000 hours of watch time. Also, watch this video right here to discover how you can get those first 4,000 hours of watch time as fast as possible. These tips and tricks and secrets in this video are going to blow you away. Check it out. You will not regret it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. My name is Matt Parr, and I'll see you in the next video.